Good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drink it, and a little bit of me. Guess what? I know I didn't put a Monday thing up here, but guess what? It's whatever kind of Monday you want it to be. Miraculous, um, money making, whatever you want it to be. That's what kind of Monday it is today. Because you see what it says. Good morning, beauties. As you begin this week, remember you are the farmer that plants all the seeds. Remember that. So just in case it's blinking out, it's storming here. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Good morning, cousin Nikki. Good morning, beautiful. And this morning, I got our affirmations. It's Monday, so I got a law of attraction card. I got us a card from the Shaman's Dreams. But I am pleasantly surprised this morning because my friend Razia is here. So she then took the little trip from Arizona to here, and she is here. So y'all can imagine. She got here last night, you guys. So yeah, I know. So we was up chit chatting, and I know that I got to get the boo boo stank off the school this morning, so I went to bed early. But we definitely will be catching up today. So good morning, beautiful people. I hope over the weekend you took the opportunity to do some self care. Definitely. I'm accepting them Cabbage Patch love and hugs. And not only that, guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings and you have room enough to receive. So, good morning. Good morning, Miss Wanda. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, Alex. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, Ma. Good morning, so she don't have to get on the live because when she get on the live, if she in the other room, it echoes. So she have to watch the live from here now. I'm sorry, you guys. So her comments have to be out loud. She got to speak. Definitely accepting them Cabbage Patch love and hugs, that agape love and hugs, all of those things. Because guess what? Some of us need that extra. Some of us need that extra hug, that extra love, that extra something this morning. Sometimes we need that. So if you need it, accept it and keep on going. Because guess what? This week might be a hell of a week for some of us. Because we got stuff to do. Like last week, I was so pumped up, you guys, because I had a lot of stuff to do. I had just gotten down here. It was so much stuff that I had to get done, and I was on the move. Guess what? Today, I get to. I don't get to relax, but I get to relax. If that makes any sense to you guys, I don't have to do a whole lot of running. I was able to get the baby in school, and everything is fine with that, and do the things that I needed to do. And so now I am concentrating on business stuff, you guys. So I am trying to get my inventory together where I have it in my face and I know exactly what I have. So I'm really working on this business. Um, I gotta make some more blessing oil because I had a little snafu on the move, which is fine. Um, I'm gonna do that today as well. So I get to work on the things that I told you guys that I'm gonna fucking work on, which is my business. If I want to be able to sustain this life that I have right here without working for somebody else and just having my business, I gotta put the time in. And so that's what I'm gonna be doing today. My business stuff. Yay. For real. So our affirmation for Saturday says, I make friends easily. I am warm, outgoing, and others enjoy being with me. Alex, so when I read this reminds me, and I ain't even look at the Bears on there, but this reminds me of um, you and Z. I make friends easily. I am warm and outgoing, and others enjoy being with me. And I know you don't think that you make friends easily, but people just gravitate to you, Alex. And yeah, you be shunning them off because that's that Capricorn in you anyways. But people gravitate to you and they tell you all their business and they talk to you because they feel like you're so open and so willing to listen. And so when I read this, you don't think so, but you make friends easily and you be like, no new friends, gracias. But they come anyways. People talk to you. You do like I do when you with your mama. My mama stopped and she talked to every damn body. Just know that, okay? We can be in Walmart, we can be in Sam's Club. Somebody, she gonna talk to somebody. And I be standing there thinking, why are we? But then my guys be like, shut up and just listen because you might learn something. And so I have to just stand there and process the whole thing while she going through a whole. But we don't think that we are people. We are people, but you are. And they show you all the time because people gravitate to you, and you know that. So you are warm and you are outgoing and others do enjoy being around you. You just like my little angry bird, you would enjoy being around people like that. Absolutely, we will definitely pray your strength. Definitely. Yeah. Just business. Everything is just business sometimes. Sometimes you have to remove the emotions out of whatever you got going on and just take care of the damn business. That's it. Because guess what? Taking care of the business is going to give you peace. And so you have to remove your emotions about it and do what you got to do. So I'm definitely praying for you this morning. The Sunday's affirmation says, I am fulfilled in areas of my life and I am blessed beyond my wildest dreams. Absolutely. I hope and pray that each and every one of you are filled in all the areas of your life and that you are blessed beyond your wildest dreams because you deserve it. You deserve it. And somebody said in their head, what the hell have I done so spectacular that I deserve it? You fucking still living. You deserve it. You deserve a life fulfilled with all your desires, with everything that you want. You deserve it because you woke up this morning. Just believe that you deserve it. No matter what you're thinking, no matter what it looks like, you deserve it. I deserve to be happy. You deserve that. And when you feel like you don't, you push your dreams and your desires further and further away because you deserve it. Just know that this morning. Your affirmation for this morning is I am gentle and kind with myself as I grow and change. That was the perfect thing behind what I just said. I am gentle and kind with myself as I grow and change. Here it is. Be kind to yourself. Sometimes we make decisions and yep, we didn't quite know what we was getting into or whatever the case may be. Don't beat yourself up. Just correct it. I'm gonna give y'all a quick snafu of something that happened with my son yesterday. So my son called me with a problem at the house because they live there. And he called, and it's a minor problem or whatever the case may be. And he says, "Oh, how do you move down, blah blah blah, this and this, and now this." And I said, "Well, okay, all you have to do is do X, Y, and Z, and everything will be fine, right?" You guys, no matter what I said to him, he still proceeded to give me a problem. Have you ever talked to somebody like that? I said, hey, what I need you to do is you go to the store, get X, Y, and Z, and do this, and you'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Well, I want to know what happened and how did it get and what, and I don't have all those answers. What I do have for you, though, is a solution to the problem. You get it? I got a solution to the problem that you just called me with. I don't have the answer to where something came from or what's going on or whatever the case may be, but I do have a solution to the problem. If you're going to continue to give me more problems when I give you a solution to the problem, I'm going to tell you what happened. I'm going to hang up in your face because that's what happened. You call me, you have a problem. And I'm talking about my children. I'm just telling you I was gentle, I was kind, I was all of those things. But he was not receptive to what I was saying. He was like, I want to know X, Y, and Z, and why is this and this. And I don't have the answers on why the sky blue and why the clouds the way they are and why it rains sometimes. I don't have all those answers. And so I said, hey, but I got the answer that can help you out right here. And he kept giving me problems. So I just hung up the phone because I don't got time for that. And sometimes we deal with people that no matter what we tell them, no matter what we do, they still sometimes stay in a spot of because they want to know why. You can't help them out with the why sometimes because that's not your problem. When you give them a solution for the problem, either they're going to accept it or they not, and you move on. Because guess what? Don't pick up somebody else's stuff. Because you're going to find yourself in a world of trouble. Because let me tell you what would happen. I could have easily said, hey, I'm going to contact somebody and I have them come out there and look at blah, 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 this and this. And guess what? Guess what it would have did? It would have became Teresa's problem. It wouldn't have been those children problem that's staying in that freaking house. It'd have been my problem because guess what? I'm going to call somebody. I'm going to have somebody fix it for them. I ain't going to have nobody do nothing. I live in Texas. I told you guys I'm learning like everybody else. I'm learning to relinquish responsibility and do what I'm supposed to do because guess what? I'm focused on what I got going on. And if I'm focused on what I got going on, guess what? I got to let them grown children be grown. And when they got minor problems, guess what? Even when I give them a solution and they don't take it, guess what? Fix the damn problem. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to get upset. I'm not even going to call him and ask him, did he fix the problem? Because I don't care. I don't care. Sometimes we put too much emphasis on other people's stuff and not enough on ours. I've been focused on like everybody else's stuff. And don't get me wrong, you guys, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about my children, my family, the stuff that was going on at my life, period. I was focused on everything else and not focusing enough time on my business. So that's where I'm at. That's why I'm right where I am. Because of the decisions that I made. I can't put that off on anybody else because guess what? I could have told them no. At any moment, I could have told them no. I could have said, hey, I'm not doing nothing for you. I could have been focused on myself in that busy place. But guess what? I'm still learning. I ain't trained good enough to be in a busy place and still be focused. So I know enough about myself that I got to pull myself away from all of that so that I can get my shit together. I'm just saying. And some people can focus in a noisy spot. I can't. That's just me. I'm not saying, girl, you crazy because you can. I can't. I need it quiet. I need to be able to pay attention to what I'm doing. Mine's time to go. Okay. I'm sorry. I was reminding her because the boo stank got to go to school. School this morning. Look at here. Look what they said this morning. I am selfish enough to want to feel good. Are you? Are you selfish enough to want to feel good, Miss Wanda? Listen, you see it? I am selfish enough to want to feel good. That means, hey, I got to do whatever I got to do to make sure that I feel good. I feel good. I'm selfish enough to want to feel good. It says you cannot perceive life from any perspective other than that for yourself. So stop thinking about what other people gonna think or what they gonna feel or how they go. That ain't your problem. That's not your problem. You cannot perceive life from any perspective other than from your own. When you are in a predicament, I know we take advice from other people, but you know all the pieces to this damn puzzle. You know all the pieces to the puzzle, that the problem, the situation, all of that. Your perception and how you see it is valid. So be selfish enough to want to feel good. It says selfishness is the sense of self. Selfishness is a sense of self. Her coat and her book bag right there. It says, unless you are selfish enough to care about how you feel, unless you are selfish enough, put your coat on, Poo. Unless you are selfish enough to care about how you feel, and therefore direct your thoughts in such a way that you are allowing a true connection to your inner being, you have nothing to give another anyways. Unless you can focus on how you feel first. I can't make people happy and I'm not happy. Have you ever done something for somebody and you really didn't want to do it and you weren't happy about it? You made them happy and you feel like crap about what you did. Why? Because you didn't want to do it. Be selfish enough for you to want to be happy. It says everyone is selfish. Everyone is selfish. And somebody that tell you that they're not selfish, they're a liar. You want to know why? Because selfishness is thinking about myself. Self-love, self-care, self-help, self. Everyone is selfish. It is not possible to be otherwise. If you love yourself, it is not possible to not be selfish because you love you so much that you won't allow people to do any old thing to you. You won't allow them to tell you any old thing. See, that comes with boundaries and stuff like that. But it starts with self. If I got respect for myself, self-respect. If I got respect for myself, I won't allow certain things. If I love myself, I won't allow certain things. If I take care of myself. So how you going to say you're not selfish? Because everything is about self. Everything you do to improve yourself. You don't go out here and get them better jobs and all of that stuff for who? Your kids? For who? You do it for you, yourself. You change the way you eat or the habits that you have, or you lose those habits because what? I want to better myself. You get it? So you are selfish, which you should be. Because you, again, are the most important person here. No matter what other people think, no matter how they feel, you are the most important person here. No matter how much you think about other people, no matter how much you incorporate how they feel, guess what? When you close your eyes for the last time, them people gonna have to start thinking for they self. Wasn't that funny? You spend a whole lot of time thinking for them. But if you never open up these eyes again, they'll have to start thinking for themselves. Mm, mm. Funny, ain't it? We learning to get out the way. We learning. Nobody else's perception of anything else matters. Just yours. Just yours. Just yours. I'm just listen, Miss Wanda. Do you remember I just told you not too long ago that guess what? Pimps fuck up too. We mess up, we ask for stuff, we get it, we renege on it, we pull it back, we don't because it didn't turn out the way we saw it, or whatever the case may be. We do all of those things. But guess what? They say, hey, don't dwell in that place. We mess up. I mess up. I get on here and tell you when I mess up because guess what? If I didn't learn from the mess up, I wouldn't think I fucked up. You see what I'm saying? So when I mess up, I acknowledge that I messed up and I fix that fuck up. You see what I'm saying? So now guess what? I ain't gonna do that mess up again because I ain't on a hamster wheel. I ain't into doing the same thing over and over again. I ain't gonna do that again. I'm just gonna fix it. That's all. I ain't gonna feel sorry for myself. I ain't gonna be mad at myself. I ain't doing all that. That's some wasted energy. I already did. I'm okay. I messed up. If it's somebody else involved, I'm gonna apologize if that's what I need to do. But I'm gonna keep moving forward because that's a part of self growth. Look at there, self love. I love myself so much that I won't carry around that baggage. I won't carry around being mad. I don't have that to do. I'm a deal with my emotions. I be mad right then, or whatever the case may be, and I keep it right on moving. So tomorrow, I ain't mad. I ain't finna deal with that because I love myself so much that I ain't finna sit here and beat me up while you out partying and carrying on. Got me messed up. That ain't how my life go. Mm-mm. I let it go all the time. Okay, all right, okay. I'm getting it, and that Miss Wanda, I'm so shocked to hear that because I preach about that here all the time. I tell you guys how wonderful you are all the time. I tell you how busy you are for other people all the time. But I always tell you to never forget about you because you are important. Without you, they ain't getting shit done or they going to have to do it themselves. We be so busy incorporating everybody else's garbage into our plate that our plate's so full and it's running over that we can't even take care of the stuff we need to take care of. And most of the time we procrastinate because guess what? Somebody else's feelings is involved or somebody else is involved and we don't want, and I don't want to feel like I'm stepping on somebody's toes. Let me tell you something. I didn't have my toes stepped on. My heart stepped down, my back stepped down, but I learned some lessons. I learned some valuable lessons about family, about friends, about my freaking self, you guys. Don't get too busy doing for other people that you forget about your goddamn self because it's easy to do. When you incorporate children and family and grandbabies and all of the other stuff, you incorporate all of their life, all of their stuff, and everything else, and you find yourself ripping and running from one side of the earth to the other to make sure that everybody is good. But guess what? When that Cadillac break down, I'm talking about your old ass body from running for everybody else. I wonder how many of them people gonna be there to fix on the Cadillac to help get the caboose back up and running and moving. Because guess what? I need that. You see what I'm saying? I'm pouring out so much that I need stuff to get poured back into me. And so when you have nothing to pour, that's when you retreat and get in that closet and figure it out. And you ain't got nothing to, you can't worry about nobody else's shit. Because guess what? You have nothing. You are emotionally and mentally drained because we allow people to do that. Oh, good morning, Michelle. We have missed you too. Beautiful. I hope everything is going according to plan. And I hope you're doing good, sweetheart, because I'm adjusting. I'm definitely adjusting. So here's our card, you guys. They said, hey, we're going to start this week off right. We're going to let you know that you are gentle and you are kind, and that, guess what? Be kind to yourself as you grow. Don't beat yourself up about stuff that you didn't know about. Or, hey, I just learned this on my spiritual journey. Okay. It's okay. Worry about yourself. It says luck and right timing. Fortune's wheel. That means new beginnings. That means new things are coming around. That means that, guess what? Great things are in the works. And somebody said, yeah, I know, but I got all these other things going on and this and this. They said, focus on what's important to you. Can you do that? Can you focus on what's important to just you and not everybody else? It says luck and right timing, a turn of fortune. It says the fortune's wheel is a sign that luck has found the right timing in your life. I swear we just got a card like this last week that just said that, hey, luck is on your side. I don't even know how many times they got to tell you. St. Patrick's Day just passed, Lucky Charms. I don't know what to tell you. They say, hey, right now, spring has sprung. You, the farmer that's planting all the seeds. You are the most important thing that's going on. They said, hey, the timing is right now. What you waiting on? What you waiting on? Oh, okay. It says, you have the magic touch and everything turns to gold. Only if you believe that, though. Only if you believe that. Everything can turn to gold. Only if you believe that. There is nothing you can do wrong. You only need to hold what you desire as your intention, and it becomes true. If you follow your heart, if you know that you're not maliciously or intently doing anything to hurt anybody, hey, you are doing the right thing. No matter what other people think. All of our beliefs ain't the same. I probably can tell you something and you probably shake your head and you be like, Teresa, I don't agree with that, but I don't give a flying fam. I don't care, because if that's what I believe, then my intent is going to be towards that particular thing. You can't tell a Muslim not to believe in Allah. Okay? You can't tell Christians about God and Jesus, right? They're going to argue you up and down. You only need what you desire as your intentions. It says, do not waste this power on trifling things. Do not waste this power on trifling things. Dream big. For surely this opportune moment will pass. So they said, while the train is rolling, while the caboose is going, while your wheels are spinning, they said, dream big. Dream big. I know you see it one way. They said, go bigger. I know I see this one thing going on with this business, but I know I'm thinking bigger because I want bigger. I want my business to be able to reach all of the people that it needs to reach, to help all of the people that it need to help. but I need to think bigger. I need to think bigger than Texas. I need to think bigger than Detroit. I need to think bigger than Arizona. I need to think world fucking wide. I need to think bigger. Because it can be bigger. You talking about some little old me? Have you seen little old people go from having 4 people watching them to having 40,000 or 4 million or whatever the case may be, people watching them? Because guess what? They saying something, they got something that people want. You got it too. It's just, it take one deal, one thing to turn everything around, and you don't know when that's going to happen. So please just don't give up. Today ain't the day. Today ain't the day to give up. Okay? It's Monday. So we're going to push this shit forward. It says, use the creative power of the fortune's wheel for the benefit of others, and the gifts will be returned to you tenfold. Use it only for your own gain, and you will be left impoverished and with a bitter taste of squandered opportunity. They said, hey, we're going to give you all of these things, and throughout this whole process, you're going to have the opportunity to help other people. It ain't even going to hinder you. It ain't going to take nothing from you. You're going to be able to help other people, even if it's just with information. And they said, when you do that, every time that you do that, we're going to give you a damn boost. Remember that money for down the road? I'm going to give you a boost. Every time you give somebody just a little bit of information, every time you help somebody just a little bit as you're traveling on your road. It says, fortune's wheel comes unannounced. Notice the early signs, the coincidental encounters, the seemingly magical and synchronous events that herald its arrival. That call, that email, that invitation, that chance encounter was no incident. That was the universe giving you what you asked for. That call, that email, that invitation. They all were choreographed by fortune. It says, do not wait any longer. Recall your boldest, noblest longing and invite it into your life. This invitation is all that is required. You guys don't understand that you are so powerful and you have so much to offer. Just start here. Offer it to yourself so that you can pour out freely. The hardest thing for us to do is to work on ourselves. And I get it, because that was the hardest thing for me to do, because I didn't think shit was wrong with me. Ain't shit wrong with me. My attitude ain't stank. Ain't nothing wrong. When you think nothing ain't wrong with you, then ain't nothing wrong with you, baby. But when I realized that I was hurting in spots that I didn't even know about, when I began to heal those spots, I began to see my life change. So that's why they keep encouraging you to work on you. Because you are the most important person on this earth. It's a miraculous money-making motherfucking Monday. Get up. Get something going. You got something to do. You guys are absolutely fucking amazing, and I love you for everything that you do. Go be great, because you are. And I don't just tell you this because I don't believe it. I believe it. I'm wild at the stuff that you guys can do. So show me what you got. I love you guys so very much. And I'll see you right here tomorrow morning for the card of the day. Go be great, because you fucking are. Bye-bye. I love you guys.